Guys, I literally feel so official right now. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Coffee and Chat with Tristin-Grace Rowell. My name is Tristin Grace, and I am 19 years old. So, this podcast is a real life glimpse into my life as a young wife, content creator, Jesus loving girl who also runs a cleaning business. I chose the name Coffee and Chat because if you couldn't tell, I absolutely love coffee. Like, if you know me, you know that most of the time, if not all of the time, I probably have a coffee in my hand. With that being said, making coffee is literally my favorite hobby. So, including that in my podcast somehow just seemed absolutely fitting. So, honestly, I've been trying or planning on filming this for the last few months, but I've just been going through a lot, I guess. I don't know, just something always comes up and it's like, okay, I need to wait until this passes or I get through this and then I'll feel more prepared or I need to wait until this happens or whatever. And then I realized there's always going to be something, there's always going to be a struggle or a hardship or something that I'm going through that's going to make it a little bit hard to do the things that I want to do. But if anything, it just pushed me to just go ahead and do it. I need to just stop procrastinating and just do it. So, with that being said, here I am today. Think of this podcast as a hot latte. It's warm, inviting, cozy, and everything in between. So, my prayer is that when you're listening, you feel the Lord's presence in the space. And I also hope that you feel encouraged. Whatever you're walking through, just know that you're not alone. Life can feel very overwhelming and just hard, honestly, and also super lonely. So I just want this space to feel like you're not alone, and for this to be a reminder that you're not alone, because no one's life is perfect. And even though it may seem that people have their life together on social media, just know that we're all going through things. And social media is super fake, and a lot of the time it is really hard for me to post the bad things I'm going through. My social media, I really try to be as realistic as possible, but it's really easy just to say that everything is okay and just post the good stuff instead of also acknowledging that my life is not perfect. So I'm really trying to be better about that. So yeah, I just want to share joy and find joy in literally every small moment, like an iced latte. Also, I just want to say that I drink hot lattes when it's 85 degrees, but then I'll also drink cold or iced lattes whenever it's 20 degrees. So literally whatever I'm feeling, I just do it and I don't care. So right now it's in the 80s and I'm drinking an iced latte. So I think that's reasonable, but literally in the summer, or actually no, in the winter, because now it's the summer, but in the winter, I would drink cold or iced lattes literally all the time. But then sometimes I would drink hot lattes. So yeah, it just literally depends on the day. Whatever I'm feeling, I just do it. I don't care about the weather. I don't care if it's hot out or cold out. If I want an iced latte in the cold, then I'm gonna do that. My favorite coffee right now is an iced vanilla latte, and that is what I'm drinking right now. So it's literally just espresso. I did 2 shots, ice, a little bit of vanilla creamer, and I get that from Aldi, and then oat milk. And then that's literally it. It's so easy, but it just tastes so good. So grab your coffee, get cozy, and let's chat. Okay, so I love sharing my life on social media. I truly enjoy creating vlogs and recording and editing and posting, all of that. I love doing it. It's so fun and it's so cool that I get to call this a job. But with that being said, I also love talking about realistic things that I struggle with. So I thought starting a podcast would give me the platform to dive into things on a deeper level. Yes, I talk about realistic things on my social media, like my Instagram or TikTok or whatever, but it's not the same when I can just sit here and talk to y'all directly for 15 to 20 minutes about things that I'm going through. But just more on a deeper personal level. Whenever I'm going through a hard time or a hard situation, a lot of the time, if not all of the time, I feel so alone, and going on social media just honestly makes me feel even worse. So I literally just wanted to create this space to remind you guys that you're not alone in what you're going through. Like, no one's life is perfect, no matter what it seems like. Everyone is going through something. Also, I have a terrible memory, so I had to write like a script, and so I'm trying to like follow that. That way, I keep my thoughts on a pretty straight path without getting too sidetracked. So I honestly just pray that whatever I'm going through, whether that's good or bad or everything in between, I just pray that you feel encouraged, and it's just a reminder that you're not alone. No one's life is perfect, and with just listening to this podcast is your reminder. My husband is named Jackson. We're both 19. He's 2 months older than me. So many people keep on like asking, oh my gosh, like how much older is he to you? He's 2 months older than me. I know that I'm short. I'm literally 4'11". But I promise, guys, I'm 19. I promise. I'm not 12. But honestly, so many people also say that I'll appreciate it when I'm older. So it's a blessing. We got married on May 24th, 2025, and it's currently May 7th. So it's almost been a whole year. And actually, speaking of that, in a few weeks, we're actually taking a trip on our anniversary weekend. I think we're going to the mountains. Jackson is like surprising me, but we did talk about going to the mountains. I do know that. So I'm so excited, and I'm definitely going to be filming all of that for y'all. But yeah, I just cannot believe that it's already been a whole year. Like, time really does go by fast, and it's just so insane. We started dating whenever we were in the 8th grade, and we were friends. I think we like actually met each other whenever we were like 10. So Jackson was homeschooled. So my best friend at the time, like she did a co-op every week, and so her and Jackson were in the same class. And one day I just like went. Wait, actually no. So her and Jackson were in the same class, and so my friend would host like class like hangouts, I guess. And so I went to one. It was like at her house. So I went just for fun and like just to hang out with her. But Jackson was there. So we became friends at like a really young age. And then we started talking in like the 8th grade. And then we dated all throughout high school. And then literally 2 days after my high school graduation was our wedding. Sorry, I have a cat. His name is Remy, and he's 3. And he's very playful. He's like staring at me. Are you about to pounce? Anyways, so yeah, 2 days after my graduation, we literally had our wedding, and so many people, oh, hi. So many people told us that we would regret it, and like, it was a terrible decision. No, we do not regret it at all. It was literally the best decision we have ever made. Like, seriously, no regrets. And also, people also told us that, what was I going to say? People also told us that the first year of marriage is the hardest. Heck no, I do not feel that way either. Like, if anything, it has literally been the best year of our life. Like, I'm thriving. Obviously, we go through hard things, and like, we fight and we argue, and like, we go through situations and hardships that I don't really share on social media, I guess. But that doesn't mean like it's hard, or I don't know. I guess it is. It really hasn't been hard, actually. Like, we go through situations and hardships, but I don't know. He's my best friend, and like, we have so much fun together, and it's just such a blessing. Like, marriage is such a blessing. Anyways, yeah, and I literally wrote down, marriage is such a blessing no matter how old you are. Like, no matter your age. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, I should have said this episode 1 is just a get to know me sort of glimpse into like what this podcast even is. So I'm just going to spit out all my facts and details about my life to y'all. That way you have the backstories, I guess. So I run a cleaning business, which at this point it's pretty part-time because I really am trying to grow on social media, and like my dream job is to do social media. So it's hard to do like 2 full-time jobs at once. I know some people do it, and like, props to you. I cannot. Like, it's just too much. So cleaning has definitely become more part-time. But I wrote down that involves a lot of hard work, but so does all other jobs. So cleaning has always been therapeutic to me. I have 8 siblings, and so there's 9 of us. Remy. Okay. Anyways, so just like growing up, I would just clean a lot. I did no. Sorry, Remy is on my laptop. Oh, he turned the TV on. Anyways, so cleaning has always been therapeutic to me. Growing up, we obviously had to do chores. I helped. Oh my gosh, Remy boy. Okay, turn off the TV. Okay, anyways. So cleaning has always been therapeutic to me. Like growing up, we obviously had to do household chores. I would help my mom cook and like watch my little siblings, all of that. So I just feel like cleaning just has always been satisfying to me, and honestly it definitely is a stress reliever for me. Like I truly enjoy it. So a few years ago I was pretty desperate for a job. I was working at a fast food restaurant, and that was really good. Like I feel like it was a learning experience for me, and yeah, I just learned a lot. I worked there for I think like 5 or 6 months, but towards the end I was just like ready for something else, but I didn't really know what. So actually a family friend asked me to come clean her house just randomly, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. And at this point I was still working at the restaurant, but I decided to do it, and then like I realized I can make like this much money, if not even more, with cleaning in less hours than like I would at the restaurant, and I truly enjoyed it so much more. Like I just love cleaning. So I literally just posted on my social media that I was like offering cleaning services, and just to see what would happen, and people actually were interested. So I quit my restaurant job, and then I officially like started my cleaning business, and then since then it's just been like growing, and then at this point it's just pretty steady, which is really good. I was 17 whenever I started my cleaning business, which is just crazy to me. And then so with that, because of my business, I was able to move out literally the day after I turned 18. I actually lived in a tiny house. And then a few months later, Jackson proposed to me. I was still living in the tiny house doing cleaning, and I was also a senior in high school, but thankfully all my classes were online, so I was able to like work full time. But it's just crazy that I was moved out on my own, living on my own, and still being in a high school. Like it's just crazy to me. But in December, so my birthday, so I turned 18 in November, and then that's when I moved out. And then in December, Jackson proposed to me, and then in May, the next May, I graduated high school, and then we also got married. And then, yeah, here we are today, like a year later. It's just crazy. So then once we got married, we were still living in the tiny house up until August, and then we moved into here, our apartment, and then now it's May. So we've been here for like 6 months, maybe more. I don't know. I don't want to do math. Anyways, I also wrote down that whenever I was living alone, I honestly, like, I talk to Jackson about this all the time. I do not know how I made it out alive. I am so clumsy. Like, I'm not, I guess I am independent, but like, whenever Jackson is here, no, he can, like, I'm just so dependent on him. But like, literally with cooking, I don't know how I didn't burn the whole place down. Like, seriously, I don't know how I made it out, but I did, thank God. Anyways, I also think that living on my own, especially before getting married, but like after school, like that little gap in between moving out from my parents' house and then like before getting married, that was such a special time in my life where I really felt like I was able to get to know myself better, and like I hung out with myself a lot. Like I really feel like I got okay, or like I was okay with being alone, especially coming from a big family. It's hard to like have alone time, and like growing up I always shared a room. I did get my own room towards the end of like the time frame of before I moved out. Like I did have my own room, but majority of my life like I shared a room with my siblings. Like just going, like it was hard to just have alone time. So living on my own for a few months just really, I don't know, it was just so nice and honestly like refreshing for me. Um and yeah, it was just such a special time in my life, and I will always cherish that. With having so many siblings, life has just always been like crazy and fun and loud and chaotic. But it really, like, thinking back to my childhood, it was so fun because even though I wasn't able to have much alone time, I always had someone to hang out with and like spend time with and like I don't know, play with. Like as a kid, you always want like as a kid you want to have someone to play with, and like I always had that because I always had that because I had so many siblings. So, it definitely is a blessing. And now, like, I'm so close with my sisters. Like, I would say they are my best friends. We just have, like, such a sweet relationship. And it's just been cool to, like, see how our relationships with, like, my siblings have changed as I've gotten older. Because I run a cleaning business, that means, like, I don't have a guaranteed pay, I guess. Like, I don't have it's not like a corporate job. Like I'm running my own business. And especially with like me living on my own, it was definitely scary at times, but the Lord literally always provided. I never went without something I needed. And so it definitely has so many cool opportunities, but it's also like I just said, it's scary when it's slow. Right now it is steady, and I'm really thankful for that because I'm not really having to like push for it, I guess. Um which it has allowed me to like focus on social media, so it's just really a blessing. Even though I do cleaning part-time, I can definitely make a separate episode fully on like how I started, like what I do, like all of that, all the behind the scenes of a cleaning business owner. I can make a separate episode on that, but I just wanted to give y'all some details and like the overall picture of it, I guess. One reason why I love doing social media is because, for example, I have vlogs of when I was living in the tiny house on my own from like last year. And it's just so fun and special that I will always have those videos to like look back on and remember because seriously, I have a terrible memory. So social media just feels like a digital diary for me, and I just love that. And yeah, it's just me and Jackson were also talking, and we were just like, it's gonna be so cool being able to show our kids these videos, like of us living on our own at 19 years old, and like just what we do, like our dates and like our morning routine and like all of that. It's just gonna be so special and cool to show our future kids that. And I also know that social media comes with a lot of blessings. It's not like I would say it definitely is a job, and it's not easy. There's definitely like hardships that come along with it. Like again, because you're running your own like social media or whatever, like it is your own business. It's not guaranteed. Like and I don't know, you really have to like if you're interested in doing social media, you really have to do it because you truly enjoy it. I would say it would be hard to just do it for the money, I guess, because I don't know, like I do it literally for fun, but also because I just love watching old videos. Again, because I have a terrible memory. So, yeah, it's just such a cool like time that I'm living in. Like it's crazy that you can do social media and call it your job. It's just so wild to me. But also, it's been so fun and cool working with brands that I love. Like, for example, Bloom. Like I love Bloom and they want to work with me, and that's just so special. And so I'm so thankful and grateful for this platform, for these opportunities, but I could not do it without you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much, like from the bottom of my heart. I'm literally so thankful. Like every day it's just so wild to me. With that being said, I'm so grateful that you took the time to sit down with me for our very first coffee date, where we touched on everything from being a young wife, a cleaning business owner, and also doing social media, all of the little details that play a big role in my life. So this is just the beginning of our journey together, and I'm so excited for the future and all that it holds, and to really be able to pull back the curtain to go even deeper on everything in my life to share that with y'all. So the next episode will be about my testimony, my real, honest, and honestly raw testimony of how the Lord brought me to where I am today. and just, yeah, like my story and my faith journey. After that, my husband will actually be here with me, and we just wanted to record a episode on our story. I know I told y'all like the overall picture of it, but I really just wanted to invite him in and to just talk to y'all about how it is in our first year of marriage, our dating experience, all of that, like how it was being engaged, literally all of that, all of the details. If you couldn't tell, I honestly love yapping. Um, and sometimes I struggle with that because I know there are definitely some things I want to keep in my like personal life private, but because I do social media, it's so hard for me to like do that. Um, because I also want to be realistic. Like I want to share with y'all. I didn't even talk about like I really struggle with anxiety. I don't even think I told y'all about that like on this episode yet. But I struggle with anxiety. I struggle with depression. Like I struggle with so much that I didn't even have time to like talk to y'all about. So yeah. Anyways, so I'll probably go into that on another episode too about like anxiety and all of that. So I guess be prepared. My hope is that each episode serves as a fresh brew to your soul and to just remind you that there's so much beauty in the everyday, simple rhythms of life. You just have to be willing to open up your eyes to see it. Like, for example, today I'm grateful for my iced latte and also comfy pajamas. I literally got out of bed, brushed my teeth, made a coffee, ate breakfast, and then sat my butt down here. I didn't brush my hair. Well, one, I can't really because I have curly hair, but I didn't fix my hair. I didn't change. I don't have any makeup on. Like, I'm literally a hot mess, but this is just like the realness of my life. Like, I don't know. I didn't really see a point in needing to like dress up and get changed and whatever. Like I really want this to be an inviting space that's just like real. I don't know. Like this is sometimes what you need. You just need a day in your pajamas. And if that's you today, no shame. Here I am with you. I also want to do this thing called latte moments, and again, it's very fitting because I love coffee, but I just want to say some things that I'm grateful for. So a few of my latte moments would be my latte, days that I can just stay home and be in my pajamas, movie nights with Jackson. I love just like a simple night in. Like we cook dinner, we turn on a show or a movie, and that's it. Like literally that's all I need. Or walks. I love walks. That would be a latte moment for me. Or another one would be reading. I love reading, and I've been trying to do better about that. Oh, another thing I need to talk to y'all about is where is the line between sharing your life on social media and like posting every day and like whatever, being very engaged, but then also wanting to be off grid. Like sometimes I just want to delete all social media and like turn on airplane mode and you will never hear from me again. Where is that fine line? Because like it's so hard. That's like something most people don't talk to y'all about. This is something that most people don't talk about enough. Like, sometimes it's so draining to always be on social media. Like, I love it. I love y'all. I love posting. I love doing all of that. But it's also, like, it can be draining sometimes because it's just, like, a pressure of always needing to be on my phone. Like, and I really want to be, like, on my phone less and less screen time and whatever and, like, read more and whatever. But it's just, like, ugh. Anyways, yeah, that's just like a con about doing social media is that you really have to be intentional and really set boundaries literally with your phone on how much time you're like on your phone and whatever, just like your screen time. Yeah, you just really have to be aware of that and like intentional. What would your latte moments be? Comment them down below because I would love to hear them. And then I just want to close this little episode in prayer. So, Lord, we just thank you for today. We thank you for this opportunity that you're allowing me to have to talk about the struggles of life and to just bring beauty into the hard times and the darkness, God. So, I just pray for each of my listeners listening today. I just pray that you make yourself known, make your presence known. Remind them that they're not alone in what they're going through. Remind them that you're here with them and that you do care and that you love us so much that you died for us. So, God, we just praise you, we worship you, and we thank you. And this In your name. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. But in your name, amen. So guys, until next time, I pray that your latte is hot or iced, your heart is full, and you feel the Lord's presence in this moment. And also, you are so incredibly loved. And if no one has told you today, I love you, and Jesus loves you even more. Bye guys, thanks for listening.